Welcome back to Cottage Designs by Erin, where today my design wall is empty. So it's time to start a new project. I love this pattern. It's called Vintage Ice Skate by crabapplehill.com, and you can buy it on crabapplehill.com or Crabapple Hill Studio. I bought it on eBay. It's all over eBay, and it's inexpensive. It is under $12. So this is just darling. What do I love about it? I love the Victorian aspects. I love the pinks. I love the abundance of the ice skate being overflowing with all beautiful things like ornaments and holly and all the Christmas spirit that we know of. And so anyhow, I'm going to show you how to get this project started today. So the first thing you're going to do is it's going to come all folded up inside itself, like so. And you're going to open it up and you're going to tape together the pattern, which is huge. It looks like this. So what you're trying to do is you're trying to align all the pieces of the ice skate and tape it in place. And materials you will need for this, I just used a number 2 pencil from Walmart. Okay, mechanical lead pencil, because it has a fine tip. It says on here to use a Pigma pen. Let's see here. Let's see, what's the Pigma pen called? Just a brown Pigma pen. You will need quilt batting. You will also need your pink fabrics for the outside edge, which looks like you will need a yard of cream, a yard of white, a yard of mocha print, a yard of pink dot. The numbers are chopped off on here, so I'm hoping it's a yard is what. Let me show you the back of it. It also tells you which embroidery floss you will need. But see how the numbers are chopped off up here? So I'm assuming it's a yard. So I spent about 20 minutes, maybe 25, tracing this. I did not use a light box. I just used my daylight lamp and put it on over it so I could kind of see where I was going. And I traced this onto this beautiful cream fabric with a white background, kind of looks like snow. This was a remnant. I bought it at Hobby Lobby last week, and it is the 60-inch wide quilt backing, or I'm sorry, 120-inch wide quilt backing. I paid $6.30 for this piece. So I'm not buying anything new for this project. I'm just going to use what I have on hand, including the batting and just some scraps of whatever kind of pink I have that I want to use in fabric. So what we're going to start now is we are going to start coloring this in. So I just have a big box of Crayola crayons. You have to have a white to get started. So I'm going to move the camera to my hands now. Let me move my daylight lamp over here. So let me get the directions going. It says tint the ice skate blade silver. But before you do anything, you do everything in white. I'm not really sure why. I guess because when it melts, it helps it be seen. Okay, so now I'm going to open up my handy dandy crayons, and I'm going to get out closest thing I can find is silver, which is silver itself. So I'm going to now color the ice skate in silver. If you remember, I did a Crabapple Hill project with you back in May or June, and we did the little blue truck, and I did I hot glued those fancy roses, those satin roses on the quilt. It is at the quilters right now. It was just finished yesterday. So I'll have that to show you soon. All right. Tint the boot heel and the sole tumbleweed, and then shade them with burnt sienna and Timberwolf. Not used to these weird names. Okay, here's tumbleweed, burnt sienna. Here's burnt sienna. Tint the boot heel, which is here, and sole with tumbleweed. Okay, but first we have to color the whole thing in. Maybe I should have used muslin so I could see where I was going. I'm coloring white on white, so it's kind of difficult to see. Learn from my mistake. Okay. Tumbleweed. Here we go. You see what the cover looks like. Where did I... Okay. Oh, and they want down here. I'm thinking heel of the boot. They're saying the sole. Okay, so now let's do this. This is kind of neat because as I color this, the white pattern from the snow background is showing through. Okay, the trick on coloring fabric is once you go one direction, you want to then come back and cross hatch it, coloring another direction so that you're sure that you have it filled in. That's pretty. Okay, so now we're going to come back over it with burnt sienna. Okay. Timberwolf. I don't know if I ever found Timberwolf in here. Be my luck, I'm missing some crayons. Raw sienna. Sepia. Okay, we're just going to leave it like it is. It's fine. Okay, tint the boot with tumbleweed, leaving areas at the center of the boot untinted. Shade the edges with burnt sienna. Shade the inner tongue areas and holes with the burnt sienna. Okay. Tint the boot with tumbleweed. All right, we're going to go ahead and color it in like it said with white first. And we never did get we didn't get the sole done, so we need to do that. Tumbleweed. I love how this gives that aged look. Okay, and then go back over to burnt sienna. Okay. Tumbleweed, leaving areas of the center of the boot untinted. Okay. Do they mean center like here? Oh, they mean like maybe here. Okay, so we're just gonna, first I'm gonna trace over the stitches here. I'm just real lightly gonna go over this. I'm gonna leave mine mainly white. Kind of trace over the lines. Okay, now we're going to do the pink ribbons. All right, let's see what our next set says. Tickle Me Pink. Carnation pink, tickle me pink. Okay, so now we're going to go over the ribbons. Oh, I love that. Look at that. So pretty. I loved to color when I was a kid. Some things never change. I sometimes sit down and color with my students, especially if they're having a bad day, because it helps relax them. Makes everybody's day better. Okay, so now more Tickle Me Pink. It's a very bold pink. Tickle Me Pink. Okay, then we have to do all the little shoelaces. Give a little more color over here. Okay, now we're going to do the shoelaces. Now I'm going to get a little light pink and color in. I didn't say to do that, but I'm just going to go over a little bit with here with this carnation pink. All right, now let's see what we're doing. Okay. Tint all holly leaves sea green and shade them using olive green and green. Holly leaves, sea green. Okay, all holly leaves. So like here. Okay, so then the sea green. Oh, that's so pretty, like a beautiful mint. Shade them using olive green and green, okay. Okay, so let me hold this up so you can see up close what we've got so far. So we're coloring the ice skate, doing the holly leaves. And so then, so you continue on like this, coloring in all of the design, including the candy canes, the holly berries. Look, there's a lot of work here. And then, let me get to the... once it's all done, it says, if you made any mistakes, fix them. You will need to heat set all the color tinting you've done. Place clean white paper towels over the tinted area and press well with a hot iron. Check to see if any color has transferred to the towels. If it has, get clean towels and repeat the pressing process until everything becomes transparent. All stitching will be done using a back stitch and 2 strands of embroidery floss. Sparkle floss uses the entire strand. Okay, so then once you do this, you will then get your embroidery floss and you will outline the outside edges so that it'll look colored in like this. Isn't this just beautiful? And you could do what you want to with it. I mean, you could sew little buttons on it. You could put glitter, sequins. I mean, you could really jazz it up if you wanted to. So let me turn the camera back up. All right, so this is today's project. We learned how to trace on fabric using a mechanical lead pencil. We learned that to color tint, you color everything with a white crayon first, and then you color it in with a colored crayon. Heat set it, placing a paper towel on top, and then you will embroider this, and then you will finish the edges using 2-inch squares for a quilted border, which then use half square triangles, and it makes like a star design. So again, this pattern can be purchased from my online store on Amazon, or you can go buy it on eBay, or you can go directly to the source, CrabAppleHillStudios.com, and buy it there. Please like and subscribe, give my video a thumbs up, and come back for more.